Hello guys, am I audible? Can just give me a quick confirmation. Yeah, let's wait so for people to join. Before I go ahead, I just want a quick announcement saying that hey, you can probably hear me out, and today we have something really amazing for you all. Where we are going to learn so many different things. This will be my live session after many days. Okay. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Audible. Yeah. Please do hit like so that I get to know that hey, you can hear me. Okay. Perfect. Prerequisite for this video, everything I will talk about. What this will be a 3 day series wherein we are implementing our end-to-end agentic AI project. Let me just check whether my audio is right. Okay, my audio. Now I think my audio will be perfectly fine. Yeah. Is your 7 days data science? So is my audio right now? Yes. Yeah, stats, how much I have uploaded, all the one shot videos. I think that will be more than sufficient for you all to get started with. Oh, okay. So in this session, what we are going to focus on is that, how to probably go ahead and implement an end-to-end agentic AI project. Also make sure to integrate LLM ops things. We have kept this session for 3 days where we cover entirely end-to-end things. And at the end of the day, I really wanted to make this as a recorded form also. In the later stages, I'll do that. But live, we will have a lot of interaction, and that is how we will specifically learn. So that is the overall agenda as we go ahead. I will talk about the agenda, like what all things we are going to discuss, how we are going to go ahead and implement things, and what all things we are basically going to do. First of all, as usual, we'll go ahead and set up our project. The prerequisite is that at least you should know Python programming language. Remaining all the things you can learn parallelly whenever things comes. Okay, I will be able to talk about it as we go ahead. Okay, do hit like and just let me know whether everything is working fine from your end, whether you are able to hear me out, and then we will just start this session. Okay, and there are a lot of things that has been planned already, and we are working on that, right? And you will just see that as we go ahead. So let me just quickly share our screen. Will the stream video be available in the case I live midstream? I don't want to miss. Say, I have made sure that I come to live session after my session, after the classes are basically done, right? And then we probably go ahead and discuss all these things so that you don't miss things out there, right? So that is our main aim. Okay. Um, Sunny, you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
So, the agenda will be that I will just take some 30 minute session, what we are
Hmm.
going to do and all, and then you can continue with the project that we are looking for.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah, sure, sir. Yep. Okay.
Okay. So today's session is the continuation of Agentic AI live session. No, no. This is a separate playlist where we want to focus on implementing end-to-end projects specifically with LLMOPS, because there are many people who already know Agentic AI. They have learned from my tutorials. Now it's time to build projects and build some amazing projects out there. Okay. So I'll just go ahead and share my screen and just let me know whether you are able to see my screen or not. Okay. So guys, just let me know whether you are able to see my screen. I think it should be very much clear. Yeah, perfect. I think I can see my screen. Okay. So as said, the agenda over here is to focus more on the LLM ops part. Okay. agenda. It's to build a end to end agentic AI project. Okay, end-to-end agentic AI project. And here the main aim over here is to probably use a library called as LangGraph, a very cool library. And we'll keep this session regularly in Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday, like that. It'll be like a 3 day series so that we learn a lot of things out here, right? So in this end-to-end project, what we are going to build, we are going to learn many things. Okay, so first of all, what we'll do is that we obviously the prerequisites that many people ask about, right? At least you should know prerequisites to implement the project. Okay, so you should definitely know Python, right? Python programming language. Second, you should have a knowledge about LangGraph. And as you all know, I've already started a video series playlist on making you understand about Python and LangGraph, so that we are already continuing. And I hope many of you have seen it. If you have not seen it, I would suggest go for that, right? Third, a good amount of NLP, deep learning, generative AI, if you know these things, right, you'll definitely be able to understand what all things we'll be implementing. So these are the prerequisites. What level of Python? When I say level of Python, I usually focus on modular coding. Okay, so we are going to focus on modular coding, completely modular coding, like from classes to inheritance to constructors to modular functions, how to import the packages and all, right? To make sure that the series exists or is valid for a longer period of time, we will also be using UV package. Okay, UV package. And with respect to the UV package, we will go ahead and do this. Okay, UV package is a very good way of managing the entire project. So we will be focusing on this and we'll be creating our entire project structure. Okay, so in day one, first of all, we'll talk about day one. So today is the day one. In the day one, we talk about the problem statement, what problem statement we are solving. Second thing that we are going to talk about, and this problem statement is related to an agentic AI application. Okay, agentic AI application. See here, the main aim of all this particular session is to make sure that we explain you in a better way, right? And you get the fundamental understanding about this, so that one use case, one complex use case we try to solve, then similar kind of use cases you can easily do it in your company. Okay, so that is the main thing. So problem statement, as I said, that we are going ahead with the agentic AI application. And then what we are basically going to do is that we are going to go ahead with the project structure. Today we will try to finish this too, right? Again, all the code, everything will be shared in the GitHub, so that everybody has the access of this. Okay, today I will give some time to Sunny, talk about the problem statement, what exactly the problem statement is basically happening. uh, as we go to day 2 and day 3, if I talk about day 2 and day 3, it will be more about implementing the entire project, and then finally deploying it. Okay, so we are going to probably go ahead and deploy this entire solution. Okay, so this is what we are basically planning, uh, so that you get an idea like how the entire modular coding basically happens and how the deployment basically happens. And here we're going to focus on the LLMOps fundamentals. Okay, before it was MLOps, now same libraries, many things are basically being used. And whenever we talk about agentic AI application which involves LLM in the backend, we basically talk about LLM ops and all. Okay, everybody clear with the understanding? Yes. Can I get a quick yes? Super excited. Are you all super excited with this series? Yeah. Yes or no? Everyone, please do let me know. Yeah. Just quickly. At least you should be excited. Yeah, come on. This is like nobody has been doing all this specific stuff, and after so many days, we are doing this, right? And we are making sure that we will try to explain this bit by bit, each and everything. Okay. Okay. So, how many of you know Python? How many of you know programming languages or like Python modular coding? You know some ideas about LangGraph and all, right? You know it, right? So, I will just take some time just to explain you the introduction. Over here, when we are talking about agentic AI application, what are we trying to build? Okay, agentic AI application. So, here in the agentic AI application, we will focus on building AI agents that collaborate with other AI agents, with other AI agents to solve a complex workflow. Okay, we are going to solve this complex workflow. Okay, this complex workflow, it will be some kind of task, right? It can be a task which requires a lot of resources. What we can do, since LLM are very good at understanding about text data, they're very good at understanding other things, so this AI agents can probably collaborate, and each every agent can have different LLM models integrated with it. Here, when we are implementing with the lang graph, okay, we are going to make sure that we try to create some mechanism wherein we use some graph API. Okay, graph graph API. Graph API basically means we will try to create a structure of the graph like this, one by one, right? One by one. And the execution will basically happen in this. Just to start with, whenever we talk about implementing with this graph API, there are three important components that we are going to discuss about. What is nodes? What are edges? What are state graph? Right? And how this communication will basically happen from one node to the other node. And if I talk about nodes, right? And yes, prompt engineering, everything will also be included. Whenever we define a node, there will also be a specific node definition. Okay, so we are also going to focus on this. We're going to focus on what will edge do, what will this do, and we'll try to solve this entire complex workflow. Like this can be treated as a separate AI agent, right? This can be treated as a separate AI agent because at the end of the day, this is connected to this, right? The output of this first node will be provided to the second node, and the output of this particular node will be provided to the next node, right? So this way, what will happen is that we'll see that how the flow of information will go, how these AI agents collaborate and solve a specific goal. Okay, that is what we are basically going to focus on. Okay, so for this, we'll see. You can use VS Code. Okay, we will use some Grok open source models that are available in Grok. Okay, so that you will be able to, everybody will be able to create it and use it. Third thing, I don't know, Sunny, whether he has planned AWS deployment or other cloud deployment. That also deployment part we'll see. Okay, and how we will try to create a pipeline. That is also really important. Okay, perfect. So everybody clear with this, right? So this is the fundamental mechanism, like how we are going to follow this particular series. So Sunny, you there? I think we can start the day one.
Yeah, sir, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I will just stop sharing my screen. Just a sec.
Mm.
Yeah, you can start sharing your screen. So welcome, guys. Sunny is here. He has a tremendous experience in working in LangGraph and all. So what we are basically going to do is that he's going to show us how to implement and complete agentic AI project end to end. Okay. So Sunny, please continue.
Yeah, okay, sir. So, guys, I'm going to share my screen and whatever Chris sir has said, right? So, we're gonna do all this thing within this 3 days. So, this is a 3 day workshop where we are going to learn how to build an application and basically how to deploy that. Okay. So, this is going to be like end to end 3 days workshop for the LLM ops, and already Chris sir has given you the introduction of it. Now, let's do one thing. Let's try to implement it. Okay. So I'm sharing my screen, guys, and first of all, we'll understand about the problem statement. Then we'll do the project setup, and after doing the project setup and all, we'll define the project structure. Okay, and then step by step, one by one, we'll try to code it. And after developing the entire project, we'll try to deploy it also, and we'll try to understand all the like the fundamentals of the LLM ops, right? So what that does exactly mean, this LLM ops, and how we can develop the application and then how we can deploy it. Okay, So, guys, give me a moment. I'm sharing my screen. Is it visible, guys? If you can give me a quick confirmation, I think that would be great.
You have to add to stage, okay? So whenever you are sharing.
Yeah, okay, sir. Yeah. Yeah, it's visible, right, sir? I think, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I
it
can.
is visible.
Okay. Yeah, thank
Just a
you,
second.
guys. So, thank you for the confirmation. Mm,
Just a second, huh, Sunny.
yes, sure.
I'm just trying to find out a best pattern. This is good. Okay, continue.
Okay. Yeah, hello everyone. So yeah, guys, I think we can start. We can like start with the problem statement first. So I'm opening my Blackboard, and over the Blackboard itself, we'll try to discuss that. Now, along with the problem statement, guys, we'll try to do the setup of the project as well. And for the setup and all everything, guys, I'm going to use the UV and the VS Code, right? So using the UV, we are going to maintain the entire project, and then guys, using the VS Code, means inside the VS Code itself, we are going to develop the entire project. Okay. So here is my Blackboard, guys. So let me write the problem statement first. Okay. I hope it is visible. So we'll more focus on the developing as well as the deployment, irrespective to the problem statement. So problem statement could be anything. So I figure out one very good problem statement, guys, and I design the end-to-end system onto it, and this is being used in a real time also. Okay. So the problem statement is called AI, AI based, AI based trip planner system. Okay. Now, guys, what we are going to do over here, so one by one, let me tell you each and everything. So this system, right, this AI based trip planner system, it is going to be a like completely based on the agents. So using the agentic flow, agentic AI, we are going to be develop the system. Okay. Now, guys, here, so what is going to be a motto of the system, right? So this is going to be perform the trip planning for any city worldwide with the real time data. Okay. So the main motto of this system is to plan a trip. Okay. Plan a trip for any city, for any city for any city worldwide with real with real time data. I hope, guys, this is clear, right? So what the system can do, right? So we'll try to understand like each and every point what the system can do. So inside the system, right, AI based trip planner system, so we are going to be collect a real time weather information, real time weather information. Okay. The second thing, we are going to be check with the attraction and the activity. So let me write over here attraction and activity of the particular city, right? So for whatever city I'm trying to plan my trip, right? So for that particular city I can check out the specific activities and the attraction, right? So I can visit throughout the day. Then guys, we are going to be check the hotel cost, what is going to be a hotel cost. Okay. And we can check for the multiple days, not only for the one day single day, we can check it for the multiple days, right? Now the next one, what we can do over here, we can check out with the currency conversion. So if we are going to plan it for the worldwide means like it could be anywhere in the world. So if we are going to visit the California, right? So in that case, we'll have to be convert our currency from rupees to dollar. If we are going to be visit the London, so there we'll have to convert into the euro, right? And it is applicable like to all the cities, whatever is there in the this world. Okay, so we are going to implement this currency conversion also. We'll see like how we can do that. Now the next one, basically what it is going to be, so the complete identity generation. So where actually we are, so for how many days we are going to plan, and where we have to visit. So all the places basically we are going to keep in our itinerary. So let me write over here, iter itinerary planning. Okay, now after that guys, what will happen, so we are going to be calculate the total expense. Okay, and at the end guys, what we are going to do, we are going to be we are going to be generate a complete summary, right? Generate a summary of this entire thing, right? So guys, this entire, see, this is the real time system, and many of the companies, I think you know, right? So there is a Go Ibibo or Make My Trip. So when we are visiting to those website, and when guys we are booking any flight, or whenever we are booking any train ticket or something, right? So if we are getting a kind of chatbot which can help us to this entire information with any of them website, so how like good it would be. Okay, so guys, this could be a real time system, and we can create it up to like any scale. So here in this 3 days workshop, I will show you the prototype of it, and we'll focus on the development. We'll use the LangGraph for developing this agentic flow. We can use the other framework also. We have a like other framework similar to the LangGraph, where we have a low level authority on the code on the agentic flow. I can give you a couple of names. So along with the LangGraph, you can explore to those as well. So we have this Microsoft AutoGen. We have a like this Google A2A. Okay, guys, give me a moment. Okay, so guys, we have a Google A2A, we have a Microsoft AutoGen. Now, apart from that, you will find out the OpenAI SDK. Okay, so you can utilize those specific framework instead of the LangGraph, any of them. But this system we are going to be developed using the LangGraph itself. So I just want quick yes or no in the chat. So if the problem statement is clear, guys, you can let me know in the chat, yes or no. Tell me. Everything is perfect, guys. Everything is getting clear related to this problem statement. If it is clear, please do let me know in the chat. I will try to proceed. Great, perfect. Okay, okay, guys, thank you for letting me know. Now be interactive in the chat. Whatever doubt and all, everything is there, you can directly let me know, okay, in the chat itself. And yes, for sure I will try to assist you. So guys, I hope this is clear. So first, what we'll do, let me tell you a couple of more things. So first guys, we are going to set up the environment, okay, which is very much important for developing any project. So I'm going to set up the environment using the UV. Okay, UV, what is a UV, guys? So it is a project manager, or you can say it is a package manager. So earlier guys, instead of this UV, we were using the Conda, we were using the pip, right, for the package managing, or for the environment creation, right? So Conda and pip we were both using. Now guys, what we'll do, we'll use this UV. Using this UV, okay, with the help of this UV, we can download any package, we can maintain any project. Okay, I will show you how we can do it, how you can do it. And then guys, first we'll create the complete folder structure and all everything, and then step by step we'll implement that. So the first thing is going to be a UV setup. The second thing, basically, like we are going to perform the folder. We are going to be create the folder structure. Okay, Then the third one is going to be a development on of the entire project. So we'll see like how we can design the low level system, this entire system, development of the problem statement. Okay, and after that, guys, once we will be like doing this entire thing, then we'll look into the deployment part. Okay, so the next class basically it is completely dedicated to the development, and after that, guys, we'll come to the deployment of the project. So we can create a complete like CI/CD and all. We can create the complete CI/CD pipeline using the GitHub action, and we can utilize the other framework also for creating the CI/CD. I will show you all the like best and possible ways. Okay, so let's do one thing, guys. So first, let's try to set up the environment with the UB. Now, how many of you are familiar with the UB? And forget about the UB. Now, tell me how many of you are familiar with the environment setup and basically package installation and all. Anyone having any idea? We can connect see we can like implement this entire thing with the MCP, means I can integrate the MCP also over here. We'll see. Okay, so after doing the entire development, we'll try to integrate try to integrate the MCP also over here. Okay, don't worry about it. Great. So some of you are saying yes, we have idea. Some of you are saying like we don't have idea. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's try to start from scratch only. So first, what I'm doing, I'm going to open my CMD, guys. Okay, so this is my CMD. Now, inside your system, if you have the UV or not, how we can check it out? So we can check out with a very simple command. What you can do, you can write this UV hyphen hyphen version. So once you will write this UV hyphen hyphen version, guys, you will get the UV version. If you don't have this UV inside your system, in that case you will not get anything, and you will have to install this UV. Now, guys, first let me do one thing. Let me show you the official website or the official page of the UV. Okay, so I'm opening my Google, and here I'm writing UV installation. Okay, UV install Python, UV installation, anything you can write. So, guys, see, this is the official page of the UV, and this UV actually we can install in a multiple ways. Okay, so if you are using Mac OS or Linux, or if you are using Windows, so in any of them, in any like environment, sorry, in any of the operating system, we can install this UV. So if we are going to be use this Windows, guys, so for Windows, they have given you the command over here. Either you can use this pipx, okay, or you can use the pip. So pip is a best way of installing this UV. This pip, guys, it comes along with the Python. So whenever you are going to install the Python, you will find out this pip automatically along with the Python. So with the help of this pip, okay, after installing the Python, you can install the UV. So by default, guys, Python should be there inside your system. If you don't have Python inside your system, in that case you cannot use this pip, and you cannot install the UV, guys. Okay, now why UV, why not like the why not pip? So there could be a different like explanation of it, but I would suggest you, we already have a video on top on this topic. You can check out with the Chris sir video section. Okay, or you can directly search UV Krish Naik, you will get those video, right? I hope this is clear. Now, guys, see, this is the page, and I'm giving you this link in the chat itself so that you can visit it, and you can go ahead with the installation and all. Once you will get this entire link and all everything, guys, you can let me know. You can give me the quick confirmation. Okay. So, guys, is it fine to all of you? Are you with me till here? Yes or no? Can you give me quick confirmation? Okay, just a second. I'm sharing the link. How I can share that? It's a private chat.
I've shared it.
Okay, okay, sure. Okay, fine. So, guys, I think you got a link. Perfect. Now, what we'll do? So, after see, guys, do one thing. Just open your command prompt. Now, after opening your command prompt, just write pip install UV. Okay, so once you will write the pip install ub here on your command prompt, you will be able to install the ub. I already installed, so I no need to install it, right? Now how you can check whether you have uv or not? So you can simply check out with this command ub hyphen version. We have a command directly we can check out with the python as well. For that, basically we'll have to like import the shuttle package, and using the shuttle package we can check it out, but this is the best way throughout the command prompt. Okay, this is the first thing, the installation of the uv. Now the next thing is what? So guys, using this UV, what we can do, we can initialize the project. Okay. So how we can initialize the project using this UV? Let me show you that. I will share all the command at the end. I'll keep it in my README file and I will provide to you. Right. So as of now, if you're not doing it along with me, you can simply observe to this entire process. Okay. So here I'm writing UV init and my project name AI trip underscore planner, right? So you just need to write one simple command uv init trip planner. Now once you will write this command, guys, automatically this folder will be created, and you will surprise that inside this folder everything will be initialized. Everything means your this part 2ml file dot 2ml, using that what we can do, we can manage our project dependencies and all. And along with that, git automatically will be initialized, so you will see the couple of file automatically over here. So let me write this uv init ai trip planner. So see guys, once I will execute this command, my project has initialized. Now what I will do, simply I will go into this repository cd, and this is my repository, local repository, local folder, anything you can say. Now what I will do here, I will write code dot means simply I'm going to open this location, this folder into my VS Code. Okay. So here what I did, I opened this folder in my VS Code. So see guys, this is my folder. What is my folder name? My folder name is AI trip planner. Okay. Now inside this folder you can see I have a Python version that is 3.10. I have one main.py file which automatically been created. I have this py project.ml. This is nothing. This is just to like this is a file with that we can manage the dependency. Okay, the project dependency and all. Automatically, this file will be updated while you are going to be install any sort of a dependency, any sort of a package. Okay, there is one more file will be created, that is uv.log. Okay, so I'll show you that as well in some time. And here is my readme file. So guys, here you can see once I return this uv init and the folder name, automatically this folder has been created and all the necessary file have been created over here. I haven't done anything. I didn't create any file manually over here. Everything is being done by this ub itself. Okay. Now tell me, how many of you guys you are able to do it? Are you able to do this thing or not inside your system? Please do let me know. Tell me yes or no. Yes, we're gonna follow the same kind of pipeline. So just be with me for a couple of days, for next 2 to 3 days. Okay, for this entire workshop, you will find out, guys. See, you will see the difference in your learning. Means whatever you know right now and whatever you know after 3 days. Okay, so just believe me. Like for next 3 days, believe on me, and like I will implement the entire project in front of you, and then guys, you can take this project as it is, and like anywhere you can follow the same pipeline. Got it? Okay. So how we can install the UV using the pip command, pip install UV, right? Great. So this is the first step. What you have to do, you have to initiate the project. Now, after that, what? So after this one, guys, we required a couple of more things. Okay. So inside this folder itself, we'll have to create one requirement.txt. So there, I can write my all the dependency, all the like required dependency. Okay, regarding this project. So I'm going to write here requirement requirements dot txt. Okay, so inside this requirement.txt, I will write my all the dependency, necessary dependency. Now see, along with that, I'm going to create one more file here. So my file name is going to be setup.py. right? Now using this setup.py, what I will do, so whatever the local packages are there, I will be installing into my current virtual environment. Okay, so this two more file I have created over here, guys. The first is a recurrent.txt, just to keep all the, just to hold all the dependency require with respect to this project, and this setup.py. Okay, now what I will do, guys, I will simply open my terminal. So here I have opened my terminal. Okay, now after opening the terminal, I will open my command prompt. So see, guys, what I did, I have opened my command prompt. So guys, now after opening my command prompt, see, by default, Conda environment is activated over here. So guys, we are not going to use the Conda environment. As I told you, for project management and for this package management, means even for the virtual environment, we are going to use this UV. Okay. So how to create a virtual environment using this UV, and how to add the dependency inside that environment, means how to install that. Now let me tell you that. So first of all, guys, what I'm doing over here, I'm going to be deactivate my Conda environment, which is a by default environment. Maybe like inside your system, it is not there. It is just in my system because I have installed the Conda. Okay. So simply I'm writing here. What I'm writing, guys, I'm going to write here Conda, Conda deactivate. Okay. So once I will write this Conda deactivate, see my Conda environment is gone. Now what I will do, I will simply clean my terminal, and I hope it is fine. Now what I will do, guys, after this one. Okay, so after this one, I here I am going to write this UB. Okay, for creating a virtual environment, how we can create a virtual environment. So for that we have a specific command UB and then virtual environment name. But guys, see, there could be a different Python requirement, the Python version requirement. Okay, for my project, as of now I'm using 3.10, but let's say for your project you're going to use 3.12 or the latest version of the Python. So how we can check out and how we can make sure that we are going to create a Python version specific environment, that is very much important for any project. So let me again repeat this part. So let's say, guys, you are working in one project, and for that project Python 3.10 is required. Okay, but tomorrow, guys, let's say you are creating any project, and for that particular project you have upgraded to the other version, the latest version of the Python. It could be 3.11, 12, or 13, right? So how to create a version specific environment, right? So we always create an environment with a more stable version of the Python. And if you will ask to me, Sunny, which is a more stable version of the Python currently, so I would say after 3.10, means after 3.10, 3.10, 3.11, 3.12, this is a stable version. You will not face any such any such issue with respect to any package in any of them. Okay, so I'm going to create my environment with the 3.10, right? So how we can do it? First of all, we'll have to check whether this version Pythonic version is available or not with respect to this UV. So UV will give you one specific command. The command is going to be UV Python list. Okay, so once you will write this command now, so it will give you all the available Python environment. What is the command, guys? The command is UV Python list. Okay, so in my system, you can see, guys, in my system I have 3.9, I have 3.10 16.16, and I have 3.10 18. Okay, and rest of the Python version is not available in my system. So let's say, guys, you want to create a Python, you want to create a virtual environment with 3.11. So what you will do, guys, so first you will have to be install that particular Pythonic version, and with the help of UB only you can download that. You no need to install the Python separately and then create an environment like we do in a Python environment. Okay, I'm not talking about the Conda. In Conda also you can create a version specific environment, but with a core Python we cannot do it. We'll have to like use some other third party library that is called Python env. That's a like separate topic. Okay, so with UV it is possible. With UV, what you can do with UV, you can install the like the required Python, the version specific Python, and with the help of the Python version you can create your virtual environment. Okay, so let me show you one case. If you want to be install any specific version, let's say I want to be install this Python 3.11. Okay, this one, C Python 3.11. Okay, I'm going to be install this particular one. So how I will do it? I will simply take this, I will simply copy this C Python 3.11 or 13 Windows. Okay, I will copy this entire name, and here I will write on my terminal itself, I will write UV Python. Okay, and then I will paste this. I will paste this name. Okay, so see, C Python, this. Now, UB Python, and one more thing I will have to mention over here, that is install. Sorry, I forgot to write that. So this is the complete command I written somewhere in my notepad, guys. Later on, I can share with you, right? Because no one can remember these commands and all. We always have to explore from the documentation and all. So here is a command. The command is a UV Python install, and this is the name, the specific Python version. Okay. So once I will hit enter, so see this Pythonic version is getting installed into my system, guys. Okay. I hope everyone is following to me. Yes or no? Till here, everything is fine. Yes. Okay, great. So guys, see, we are able to install this Python into my system. Now what I can do, guys, I can simply check, okay, UB Python list. So once I will check with this UB Python list, now see, this 3.11.13 is available into my system. Okay, this 3.11.13 is available in my system, and using this particular Python, I can create my virtual environment. Understood, guys? Yes or no? So Conda is also doing the same thing. If you are going to be create a virtual environment using Conda, okay, apart from the base environment, any virtual environment you are going to be create, so it's going to be installed the Python installer at a certain location, at the specified location. So here what we are doing using this UB also, we are going to be install the Python on some specified location, and then we can create our virtual environment with this particular Pythonic version. Okay, because what is the meaning of virtual environment? Virtual environment means one isolated environment for the specific project. Okay, where we can install all the required dependencies. I hope you got it. Now, if I want to activate my environment, sorry, first, if I want to create my virtual environment, right? So if I want to create my virtual environment, I'm going to be create with 3.10 itself. I'm not going to use this 3.11. If you want to use, you can do that. Okay. So if I want to create a virtual environment with this specific Pythonic version, how I can do it, guys? Let me show you. So here I'm writing UV, VENV. Okay. Now after that, I'll write my environment name. So that name could be anything. You can write any custom name over here. I'm simply writing here ENV. Okay. So once I will write this ENV, and after that, I will have to mention the Python name. Okay, with whatever Python you want to be create. So with whatever Python version you want to be create. So here I'm going to be copy this C Python, and I'm copying over here C Python 3.1018. Okay, so with this particular Pythonic version, I want to be create the virtual environment. So let me hit enter, and you will find out it is saying me unexpected argument. Uh, C Python 3.10 none not found. It is not available. It is available, guys, right? C Python, have I done any mistake? Okay, fine, guys. I think we'll have to pass this thing as an argument. Sorry, it's my bad, right? So what we'll have to do, so we'll have to pass this particular thing, this Python name, okay, as an argument. So my argument is going to be what? Python. Okay, so this particular argument will have to pass. So either you can pass hyphen p, or you can pass or double hyphen Python, the entire name. Okay, now let me do it. Let me create it. So UB VNB ENB, and now if I will hit enter, so see my virtual environment have been created over here. So this is my virtual environment. So inside this particular environment itself, I'm going to be install my all the packages. Okay, all the required packages. So if I want to activate this environment, how I will do it? So for activating this environment, guys, just click on this env, then click on this script, and then you can check out this activate.bat file. Just copy this activate.bat file. Okay, copy the path of it. After copying the path, just paste on your terminal. So once you will paste on your terminal, here you can see this env, this virtual environment. So this time we haven't used the Conda, guys. We have used the UB, because I'll show you why I've used it, and I'll show you the speed of installation and all everything. And really, you will surprise, guys. Once I will show you the installation speed regarding any package, you will find out like it is more useful compared to the pack, right? Now, guys, what we can do, so we can check what are libraries, what are packages there inside this env virtual environment. So for that, simply you can write here ub pip list. So once you will write this ub pip list, guys, you will see we don't have anything. This environment is completely empty. Okay, we don't have even single package as of now inside this environment. So if we don't have any package, then what we'll do, we're gonna install it, right? We can install the required package in the library. Okay. So first of all, tell me guys, I hope I am able to convey my entire agenda regarding this environment setup and all. So everyone is aligned till here. Can you give me quick confirmation, yes or no? Tell me. This is a very basic step. Once you will look into this video again, because after the streaming it would be available in the video section, in the same section, live video section. So just take a revision. Okay, if you don't know this thing, just take a revision, so that like you can also perform it. Understood? Good to go, yes or no? Yeah. Now, one more thing I would like to say here. See, along with the UB, we are using pip. Okay. So, guys, this UB is nothing. I would say this UB is a kind of wrapper on top of pip, which has been implemented in some other language. And can anyone guess what is the language name? Tell me. We'll install all the packages and all. So, can anyone guess what is the language which is faster than Python? It's a question for everyone, guys. Correct. So the language is a Rust language. So this UB is a wrapper on top of the pip, okay, which is a package manager, the by default package manager of the Python. Okay, and on top of it, one more wrapper have been created. The wrapper is a wrapper been created using the Rust only. Good guys, great, perfect. Okay, so I hope till here everything is fine, everything is good. Now let me do one thing. Let me clear my screen, and after that, guys, I will do couple of more thing over here. So let's say if I want to be install any package, okay, let me show you the installation of the package as well, how we can do it. So let's say if I want to be install any package, okay, so any package means any package like LangChain, LangGraph, or Fast API. For sure, we're gonna use it in our development, those packages and all. But let me do one thing. Let me install it, and see here, for installing any package, you have to be write a very simple command. The command is going to be what? The command is going to be ub, okay, pip install. Let's say here I'm going to be install the langchain, right? Simply I will write langchain, and now see, if I will hit enter, guys, within a fraction of second, okay, so see, I think within 2 to 3 seconds, not even 2 to 3 seconds, within 2 seconds itself, we are able to install this package in our virtual environment. Whereas pip will take at least 10 to 15 seconds at a minimum if you have a good internet connection. Understood, guys? So that's why I have used the UB over here, so that we can achieve the speed. We can like quickly install all the required packages and library, and yes, we are able to do it over here. Understood? Tell me yes or no. And apart from that, apart from this one, we have a like other like some advantage also of this UB. For a more advantage, what you can do, you can check out the documentation of it. Okay, or if you want, then we'll create some other video on it, so that like you can explore the entire UB and all from our video itself. Okay, now see guys, this UB is also, see, along apart from this UB pip list, okay, UB pip install, this UB is having one more command. The command is called UB add. Okay, so I hope guys you have seen this toml file, and inside the toml file all the metadata and all everything is available. Okay, I'll show you that UB add command as well. So how I can use that particular command. I see, first of all, let me show you that what all packages is there into my current virtual environment. So simply you can write over here UB pip list. Now once you will write this UB pip list, see, you will find out this all the packages. Now how this all the packages came? So this all the packages came along with the langchain itself. Okay, so the langchain is here, as you can see, and langchain core is downloaded, langchain is smith, and apart from this one, you will find out the other packages. So this all the packages, actually it's a dependent packages of the langchain. So that's why it came in a single shot. So whoever has created the langchain package, so they have included this other packages also as a dependent package, okay, inside the langchain py this one, in the langchain py package. Okay, I hope this thing is clear now. What I'm going to do, guys, So here environment is created, get ignore and all, everything is fine. So I can do one thing, I can mention the env also over here. So this environment will not be tracked. Okay, so inside the get ignore I have mentioned this env. Okay, now after this one guys, I'm going to be perform one more thing. If I want to be installed, so right, so any local package, any local package into this current virtual environment, so we'll have to set up this, we'll have to write a code inside this setup.py also. Okay, so I will write the code inside this setup.py, and I'll show you like what needs to be done, what needs to be right over here. So I'm going to create a couple of more files and folder inside the same workspace. Okay, and after that guys, I will tell you that what all requirement, what all like packages we have to install. So the first thing I'm going to be create, the first folder is going to be agent guys. Okay, agent. Now inside this agent folder, what I will do, I will be writing my entire workflow, the agentic workflow. So the name of this agent is going to be agentic workflow. Okay, means inside this agent folder I'm going to create a file. The file is agentic underscore workflow, workflow.py. Okay, so now after the agent, right, so we'll create a couple of more folder. So the next folder I'm going to create over here, that's going to be config guys. So inside this config I'll be keeping my all the configuration. So this configuration, it could be in any form, I can keep it in like json form, I can even directly create the python file, or I can keep it in YAML file, in whatever way, right? So I want to be maintain the hierarchy. So for that guys, I'm going to use the YAML file over here. So let me write this config dot YAML. Okay, so this is one of the file which I created under this config. Now apart from this one guys, what I will do, I'll create one more folder. So the folder name is going to be prompt library. So I will be keeping my all the required prompt for this entire workflow, the agentic workflow, inside this prompt library. So this prompt library, inside this prompt library I'm creating one file. The file name is going to be guys, the file name is going to be this prompt.py. Okay, so let me create this file, prompt.py. Okay, so this is what, this is my file name. Now what I will do guys, after this one, see this is the agentic flow, and like if we have an agent, then for sure we have to take a certain action, and those action we're going to take in the form of tools, right? So don't worry, I will explain you the complete architecture over the blackboard as well, the complete agentic flow, what we are going to do. So first what I'm doing here, I'm going to create one more folder, and the folder name is going to be tool. Okay, so inside this tool guys, I will be keeping my all the tools, all the required tools. So let me rename this folder, this is going to be my tools. Okay, now here guys, as I told you in my problem statement, that we have a different task. So just take a look on the task. So we have a real time weather information, attraction and activities. Okay, we can check out with the hotel cost, currency conversion, alternative planning, total expenses. So this all the tasks we're gonna perform based on the tool, right? So this is all the tool dependent task, weather information, attraction, hotel activities and all, everything guys. So with respect to everything, with this every task, okay, whatever I have mentioned over there, so I'm going to create one specific tool. Okay, so there will be multiple tools inside my tools, inside my tools folder. So I will create those specific file. Now apart from this one, let me do one thing, let me create a couple of more file. Now the next file is going to be guys utils. Okay, so if any utility is required regarding any model and any embedding model, or regarding any cloud and all, right? So I'm going to be mention all the utility inside this utils file. So let me, sorry, inside this utils folder. Okay, so different file would be over here. Then guys, for managing all the environment variable, there would be one .env file. Okay, so this .env, let me create one more .env, so that I can give you all the name, whatever environment variable, whatever like keys and all, everything, whatever like I'm going to be used, right? So I will be providing to you. So I'm going to create one more file over here, that's going to be .env.name. Okay, so here I'll be keeping all the name, and this file I will share. This file, this .env file, I'm not going to share. Okay, because here I will be having my confidential information. Now the other one is going to be my app.py. So inside this one only, I'm going to write my complete app. Then I can see I have one more main.py. So if I'm going to be design any streamlit UI and all, so I can write this entire code in the app.py, And if we are going to be create that endpoint using the, let's say, fast API, so I can write the entire code inside the main.py. Okay, or I can create my UI with the HTML and the CSS as well. So that thing is also possible. Okay, I'll create that particular UI in the upcoming class. Okay, now the next thing is what, guys. So after this one, I think setup.py we have already created. So these many files and folder will be required. Now one more thing I'm doing over here, I'm going to create the init file in every folder. Okay, so underscore init underscore dot py. So inside this config also I'm doing the same thing. So underscore init underscore dot py. Okay, now inside the prompt also, so one more file will be required. So underscore this py. Then in the tool also, guys, let me create it. So underscore init underscore dot py. Okay, utility also. So let me create this underscore init underscore dot py. Okay, so this is also done. And guys, if you have a copilot, then you can utilize the copilot also. See, I have access of the copilot. I can like generate any file, any code using this as well. So nowadays everyone is doing a vibe coding. So yes, if you are habitual to use a copilot for any sort of a logic and for any sort of a like file folder creation, you can do that as well. Okay, I don't have any issue. But guys, this is a bare minimum folder requirement for designing this system. And if anything you can add on based on your understanding, feel free to add over here, right? Now yes, this init is added, and I hope this is ready. So guys, tell me, this folder structure is you got it or not? Is it clear to everyone? May I know in the chat? I'm asking to everyone. If you have any doubt, you can let me know. And don't worry, I will provide you this entire project through the GitHub itself, so that you can follow to me. Okay. Quick question to everyone. If it is clear, you can give me quick thumbs up in the chat so that I can proceed. So let me summarize all the thing. The very first thing was the UB package. The second thing was the folder structure creation. Now the third thing is going to be a development of it. If any theoretical concept would be there in between, like how the tool, the tool calling and all everything is going to flow, right? So we'll discuss those part as well. Now you can create one more folder here that is going to be a notebook. So inside the notebook, guys, you can create one ipynb file. So notebook, and this ipynb, inside this ipynb you can write your experiments. Okay, so whatever experiments you want to do here itself, you can do that. So one more file is there, experiments.ipynb. Why init everywhere? So that we can like download this pack, see, if we are going to be write this in it now, so this folder will be treated as a local package. Okay, and when I will execute my setup.py file, so this particular package, right, it will be download inside my current virtual environment. So whenever I'm going to be import now anything, right, so I no need to mention that path explicitly. Okay, in the import statement, import statement, I no need to mention that the complete path, or I no need to mention any root directory. Directly, like I can import anything from anywhere. So I will not get any error. So I'm just making sure that, and because of that, I'm going to be use this setup.py, so that the current like the current package, okay, this local package I can install into my virtual environment. Okay. Okay, theory wise, yeah, we'll come to the theory. I think I already explained the problem statement. The rest of the part will understand in between. So, guys, I just want to I just want to let you know the end-to-end flow. Okay, the how the project will look like, and what is the like bare minimum requirement for creating this end-to-end flow and all. That's why first I came to this folder structure, and then rest of the thing we can understand step by step. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so this is perfect, guys. Now, what we'll do? So, requirements, I would be having some requirements also. So, those requirements I will add on the fly. So, LangChain is there, Fast API, LangGraph, okay, and the other different requirement. Now let me do one thing. Let me create a couple of like file inside this tools folder as well. Okay, so what all tools I will be having? So if I'm going to talk about the tools, guys, so what are tools? Basically, I'm going to be keep and I'm going to be create inside uh, uh, my tools folder. Okay, so the first tool is going to be currency conversion tool. So for that, I'm going to create one file. The file name is going to be, let me create over here, just a second, guys. So tools, and here is a file, currency conversion. So currency conversion underscore tools dot py. Okay. Now I would be having the next file. So that's going to be place search tool. Okay. So let me create one more file over here. Place underscore search underscore tool dot py. Okay. The next one is going to be, so weather information. I have to fetch the latest weather information as well. So here I'm going to create one more file. So weather underscore info underscore tool dot py. Okay, so I have a three file over here. Now I can create a couple of more. So let's say some arithmetic calculation, I have to do some addition or some multiplication and all. For that, I'm going to create one more file. The file is going to be arth arithmetic matic operation underscore tools dot py. Okay, now apart from this one, guys, we can create one more file. So that's going to be calculate all the cost and all everything. Okay, so here that file is going to be let's say calculator underscore tool dot py. Okay, so specifically I'll be keeping some calculation over here. So here the next tool file is going to be calculator underscore tool dot py. Okay, so this is all the file, guys. We are going to be define the each and every tool, and this tool for sure is going to be part of our agentic workflow. Okay, so we have agentic workflow, and for sure like I'll show you how to do that. Now apart from this one, guys, the next thing is what? So the next thing is the environment variable. Okay, so we required some environment variable, and what a variable is required for this project. Let me tell you that as well. So the first thing that could be the OpenAI key. Okay, if you are going to be use the OpenAI based model, OpenAI underscore API underscore key. Okay, so that key would be required. If you don't have access of the OpenAI key, if you don't have the paid API key, I can use some other like platform as well, like Grok. Okay, Grok will provide you the free API key. Okay, so which you can utilize. So Grok underscore API underscore key. Okay, so that is the next thing. Now the next thing is what? Google API key. Okay, so you can create this keys as well, this Google API key. Now why basically you can use this Google API key to read out any model from Google AI Studio. And there is one more thing. So G place. Okay, Google places to search out the real time places. So using this Google API key also you can do it, or otherwise you can create one more key from the Google platform. That specific key would be the G place key. So let me mention that as well. So I will be showing you the G place key to find out the real time places from the Google map. Okay, so here it's going to be G place, PLACES underscore API underscore key. Okay, so this is the next key. Now apart from this one, guys, I'll be required couple of more key. So let's say if I want to get a real time information from the internet, right? So for that this tably API key would be required. So I'm writing this tably. See, you can utilize any other key as well, but tably is a good one, means it gives the all the resources along with all the metadata and the information. So I'm going to utilize this tably API key. Okay, now apart from this one, guys, we required this open weather API key as well. So I'll show you how to generate this open weather. Okay, so this open weather map API key. Now one more key, guys, exchange rate API key. So with this API key, what we can do, we can get the currency conversion rate. Okay, so let's say if we have a $1, so that $1 will be equal to around 85 to 86 rupees, right? Now let's say we have a euro, so euro would be around something, right? So that particular conversion value of the currency we can get using this API in a real time, I'm saying. Now we have one more key. This is going to be 4 square. So this 4 square basically it works similar to this G place. If we are not able to get this G place key, okay, from the Google Map, then we can utilize this 4 square API key. So this key would be required to get a real time information, guys. And as I told you, this application is going to be a like a more towards to the real more towards to the real time data, and that's why we are using this specific keys. Okay, now here is my all the keys. So this all the keys, guys, will have to be generate, and I'll show you how you can generate it. Now I hope, guys, this is clear. So .env is clear. Now let me do one thing in the utils also. Let me write couple of things. So in utils, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be write something. So if we want to load a model, guys, right? So for loading a model, I'm going to create a file in the utils itself. So the file name is going to be model underscore loaders dot py. Okay, model underscore loader dot py. Now see, guys, after this one, model underscore loader dot py, I can create some other file, and this other file basically it will be a supportive file for this tool. So whatever calculation I'm going to be write, guys, with respect to this tool, so I will be like keeping all the calculation and the other information inside the utils itself. Okay, I'm not going to be like mess up this tools and all, right? And I will be just doing a function calling over here inside this particular file, and all the functionality and all I will be keeping inside my utils itself. So later on I can change my architecture as well, but yeah, when you are doing a development in a real time, that you have to be like more focused at how you are going to be design your folder structure, and which low level design you are following. So generally we follow the factory method. Okay, so I will show you this entire development around to that only. We'll create a like the factory method using the class itself, and we are following the same skeleton over here, right? So now I hope this is clear. So in the utils, what I'm doing, the utils, one more file I'm going to create, that's going to be config underscore loader. Okay, config underscore loader dot py. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to be create couple of more files. So this file is going to be currency 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 underscore converter. So converter.py. Okay, so this is also one of the file. Now I can create one more. So I can remove it also later on if it is not required. Means we can like have some means of some trimming also, okay, with respect to the different file. As of now, I'm just keeping it, okay, based on my assumption. So calculator also will be there. So calculator. Okay, so this is also fine. Now the next one is basically place information search. So let me create one more, place underscore info underscore search dot py. Okay, and now, guys, see, if I want to save this entire data, as I told you, if you will look into the problem statement, so what are we are doing? So at the end, guys, we are going to be calculate a total expense along with the identity plan, and we are going to be generate a summary. So guys, if we can capture this entire information in the form of summary somewhere in some document, and we can provide that particular document to the user directly, I think that would be great. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to be create one more file over here. The file name is going to be save underscore two document. Okay, save underscore two underscore document. So I'm going to be capture this entire information in the form of document. This document could be anything. It could be a txt file, it could be a markdown file, it could be like docx or pdf, whatever basically you want to be like regarding whatever you want to be write a code. Okay, so I hope this entire thing is clear. Now tell me, guys, till here everything is fine and perfect? Did you understand the entire architecture and the entire configuration of each and every folder and file? Tell me yes or no. I'm asking to everyone, whoever is watching to me. There is around 222 people. So tell me, guys. Yes. I just want quick yes or no from your end so that I can like understand whether you are getting or not at least. Okay. So many years, and I think we are good to go. Okay, perfect, guys. Thank you. So now what I have to do here? So I have to provide you this. See, guys, I created this .env, and inside this .env, I'll be keeping all my information, the secrets and all. So I cannot share this .env. So what I will do, I will be mentioning this name inside my .get ignore. So let me write here .env. But regarding this env, okay, whatever information, okay, so I can only share the name, and for sure I can keep it in my .env.name. So you could be aware like what all environment key is required, right? So you can generate your own key, and then guys, you can utilize it. So just a second, let me copy and paste the entire name over here. So I'm sharing this folder structure via Git. I'm going to publish this branch. Give me a moment, guys. Let me check out, and is there any other file which I no need to pass, or I can give you all the commands also. Okay, so just a second. I'm giving you all the commands whatever I have executed. So command is, just a second. Here I'm writing DOS key. So DOS key slash history. So I will get all the history. This is going to be my command. Keeping inside the dot read me, and keeping the other command as well, guys. Give me a moment. So here is my other UV related command. So yeah, this is fine. So first is a UV version. This is this. Okay, this is fine. Now here is my import util. I think this is also going to be perfect. So this is the Pythonic way to check out how what is a UV version. Then pip install UV. Okay. So this is one of the command. Then here is the initialization of the project. So yes, you can do it. Then we have a pip list, UV pip list. Okay, so here is the one. Just a second, guys. Let me do one thing. Okay, so this is also one of them. Now UV list is there. Now UV install. Okay, so this is also one of the command. Then UV Python list. You can check out all the Pythonic version, whatever is available. Then VNB, ENB, and then you can test. Okay, this is just for the testing. UV add pandas. Okay, so this is fine. Now if you have conda, guys, you can check out with this command conda deactivate. So let me mention a command here. So the comment is going to be if you have conda, then first deactivate that. Deactivate. Okay. So we are going to be deactivated, and this is the command for it. Conda deactivate. Then this command is not required. UV Python list, I think already given to you. This is already there. Now creating a virtual environment. So using this command, guys, you can create a virtual environment. So here is a command. This one, using this particular command, you can create a virtual environment, and then you can activate it. Okay, so this activation would be something, some means like the activation command, something different will be something different in your system. So I'm writing a comment over here. The comment is use this command, use this command from your virtual environment. Okay, so use the command from your own virtual environment, and this is fine. So this is all the necessary command I'm providing to you guys. Give me a moment. I'm publishing this repository so that you can take it. Okay, so first I need to add all the thing. I'm going to be added. Then I have to commit it. So all the files added. And so guys, what I've done, all the files added and folder structure structure is created. Okay, now let me commit it. So this is also done. Now I can publish this branch. It is asking public or private. So I want to be published as a public repository so that everyone can use it, and it will take some time, guys. Yeah, so here is my branch, this one. So let me show you the branch. This is the branch, guys. So just keep it with you. I'm sharing the link. Okay, so we are going to be add the complete code and all everything over here itself. Okay, so this is the command, guys. Why we cannot copy it? I'll check this part, but yeah, you can check out with this, all the command, and directly you can copy in the clipboard. I'll keep in that way. You can copy in the clipboard. Okay, I think every command is coming in a single go. Maybe some thing is wrong over there while I was mentioning this triple code, but I will check that part. So I hope everything is clear. So, and see, guys, all the environment variable, what are environment variable is required for this one. So see, this is the environment variable, and I will show you how to collect these values. Okay, probably in the next class I'll discuss that how to collect this all the values, and yeah, every understanding everything is going to be clear. So keep this repository with you, and here itself we are going to be develop the entire project going forward. So sharing this link, just a second, guys. I'm sharing in the private chat, and then I think sir can share it. Okay, so guys, did you get a repository? If you got this repository, just give me quick confirmation. I just want your quick confirmation in the chat, so that we can proceed with the further part of the project. Okay, so just fork it, and like you can star it also, whatever you want, or clone it simply. And whenever I'm pushing any changes, you can simply pull it over there. Okay, so just clone it using this URL. Just copy the clipboard, this URL, and uh, then guys, what you can do, you can write the git clone command, and this project would be available inside your system. Got it? Perfect. So the repository is with you now. Yeah, this part I will check later on. What is I show over here? Okay, perfect, guys. So let's do one thing. Let's look into the further code. So I'm giving you 1 minute of time until you can look into this entire folder and all, and then we can check out with the other part of the code. Okay. So did you like the project, guys? And this project we can make it like up to any scale. We can integrate any tool for the tracking and all. So here I can mention one more thing. Let's say in the API key itself. So LangChain API key, LangChain API key. So if I'm going to be mention this LangChain API key now, so everything is going to be record over the LangSmith automatically. Okay, so I just need to be load this environment key, and a couple of more variable would be there, the URL and on everything, and then we can track every sort of a part in the like LangSmith directly. And likewise, we can configure anything. We can create our own logging and all. So one more thing I would like to do over here, guys. So you can create one folder over here that is going to be logger. So logger is also very important part of any project. So I'll show you the custom logging. So we have other different way for creating this logging, and logging.py. So we have logger, Python logger, we have a struct logger, log group. Okay, different package you will find out in Python itself, and that using that we can create our own custom logger. Now one more folder, guys, for creating a custom exception. This is also very much important. So exception. So guys, exception wise, again, when you have to log the exception, when you have to raise the exception, everything basically we can capture with the custom exception itself. So here we can create one custom exception class. So let me write over here exception handling. And guys, never keep the same name, same name of the file with the folder, because it will give you the issue. So create a file name with a different name. Okay, let's say if you have created a folder with the exception, then create a different name. Means keep the different name of the file which you have in the inside. Okay, so exception handling, handling .py. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So guys, create this new file and let me create the init also inside it. So init underscore init.py. Okay, and here also underscore init underscore dot py. Okay, I hope this is clear. You can get the exchange rate from here as well. Yes, we can use this as well, Junaid. So can you suggest some good ideas like this for the fintech companies? Yeah, there could be a multiple ideas. Okay, so we can have a discussion around to this one. We'll create one separate video. The domain specific idea. Okay, what could be the domain specific idea with respect to agentic AI and the generative AI? Have not received the repo link. I think we have given you the chat. Please check out with the chat. I think we have pinned also. I will request to sir to pin this as a comment. Yes, I think Chris sir has again pasted this link. Guys, you can check it out. Do we need to buy this API key? No, no, no. You don't need to buy any sort of a API key for any real time information. We can use it freely. Gplace is a key where you can only hit the request for a certain period of time, but again you will get a $300 of credit, and it will be managed over there. Okay, great. So what are the most needed extension on VS Code? So as of now, just install two very useful extension. First is a Python, second is a Git. Okay, you can install the Docker as well, and there is a longer list of the extensions. So many extensions are there. If you will simply check out with the Google itself, you will get some common extension. Okay, so next class would be on tomorrow. Yes. So we have this 3 days of workshop. We'll check. Like we can. I think there is a 99.99% chances we can complete it within a 3 days. If something is going to be remaining, as this is just a code project and all, so I cannot commit within 3 days. We can take one more class. Okay, one more extra class. So, but we have planned it for 3 days, and within 3 days we are going to be completed.
So, guys, how was the session, everyone? Please do let me know in the comment section how it was. Was it good? And we are planning for this kind of sessions as we go ahead a lot, because at the end of the day, we really want to probably teach you all these things, how to probably go ahead and create a project and all. Quickly, there is also one quick announcement. If anybody is specifically interested in learning about agentic AI stuff, or you want to probably learn about LLMOps, right? So, Sunny, I think I'll remove your screen. Just a
Yeah, sure,
second.
sir. Yeah.
So I will just share my screen and quickly announce this so that you can go ahead and have a look. So we are right now coming up with this amazing LLM Ops industry ready project. So what you do is that just go to krishnaik.in, and in the live classes you'll be able to see that LLM Ops industry ready project is basically there. Here we are planning to build some amazing industry use cases, agentic AI use cases, and here the focus is completely on LLM ops. If you want to probably go ahead and see, we'll be trying to talk about multimodal Gen AI, RAG. We have different use cases that we have already planned. Okay, so if anybody is interested, you can just go ahead and have a look. Okay, if anybody is in requirement of any kind of things, right? Other than that, obviously we are going to learn in such a way. So here you'll be able to see all the details. The session starts from July 12th. Timing will be 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Duration is 4 to 5 months. And there is also a detailed syllabus over here. like what all projects we are basically going to complete. Okay, so the projects is like completely modular. We are developing document analysis, chat comparison, many things like RAG applications, e-commerce product assistant. Again, here we are including MCP, and all this specific stuff, right? So we also have multi-agent system for research analysis and generation automation. We are developing this application again. We'll also show you how to probably do everything in build agentic AI application is AWS. Then there is also an MLOPS project which we have included in the syllabus. Okay, and what we'll do is that, and yeah, one more project is the semantic image search system. So here we are also going to specifically talk with respect to images and all, right? So this is that quick announcement. All the information regarding this will be given in the description of this particular video. You can go ahead and check it out. Thank you. Okay, so other than that, I hope you all like this session. And Udemy not yet planned, because Udemy take a lot of effort. We have to put a lot of effort for recording stuff, and you know. But anyhow, see, with respect to Udemy, you'll also be able to get whoever are joining live batches. They usually get all the Udemy courses for free. So that is what we do. Whenever we have a coupon, we share them so that they get something for lifetime. Um, that is the main plan out there. But other than this, how was the session, everyone? Was it good, bad? Should we do this kind of sessions as we go ahead, or how it is? Tell me, please. I'm all ears up. Like, uh, you just understand, like, these all are like required in the industry. What is required in the industry? We are focusing on that. We are trying to bring the best thing out to you at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, learning is all about like how you are specifically able to learn. Are you learning it in a way where you are able to crack jobs in the industry? That is our main aim, and we'll keep on working on that, right? Perfect. Thank you everybody. Again, tomorrow we'll have this kind of 1:30 to 2 hour session, 1.5 to 2 hour session every day. So tomorrow, again, it is Friday. I will see you all in the tomorrow session. And if anybody is interested in with respect to the LLM Ops batch, 20% off is going on currently. You can find out all the information in the description of this particular video. If you have any questions, call our counseling team, talk to them. We do not directly sell something unless and until it is required. We first of all tell you a proper path routine how you should probably go ahead and learn, and then we probably go ahead. So yeah, this was it. Thank you everyone for joining this session. Thank you, Sunny, for taking up this particular session.
Thank you,
And
sir. Thank
yeah,
you.
I will be seeing you all in tomorrow's session itself. So thank you guys, have a great day. Thank you, Sunny. Everyone, bye bye, have a great day, keep on rocking, and we will see you all in tomorrow's 8:30 session. Bye bye, guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye.